Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is such an exciting video because as you can see in the title, it is my first ever giveaway. I am incredibly excited because I'm going to be giving away the Kylie Cosmetic Lip Kits. And I picked up a couple for myself for review, and I also picked up a couple to give away. So in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I liked about the product, what I disliked about the product, a little bit about shipping, and then if you stay tuned until the very end, I'm going to tell you how you could potentially win your own lip kit. So before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about delivery because I'm sure some of you may be curious. So I had done a little bit of research about what the process was going to look like because I've heard other people talk about how difficult these lip kits were to get their hands on. And how there were some delays in receiving their confirmation. So I basically was on the website a couple minutes, I think it was like 15 minutes before the actual launch, and I kept refreshing the page every 5 minutes. When I got down to the last 5 minutes, I seriously refreshed the page every minute because I wanted to make sure that I knew exactly what I wanted. I got in there, I got it, and I checked out. So after placing my order, I got to the confirmation screen and it said that everything was successful. It took me about, I think, 1 business day to receive an actual confirmation by email. And that was something that was acknowledged, that it could take a couple of days to receive your confirmation email, but to just hang tight for it and that it would come. And then it took me about a week and a half total time to receive my box. And because I think I ordered on like a Saturday or a Sunday. I think it was a Saturday. I ordered on a Saturday. I think it was not that Monday, but the following Monday I received an email letting me know that my box had shipped, and then I received it that Wednesday. So overall, not too bad on the shipping time, nor the shipping cost, especially from coming from California. I felt like it was a decent wait for shipping. So when you receive your box, it's going to look a little something like this. Of course, it's going to vary in the colors and everything that you received. But it just says Kylie on the top, and then it comes with your lip kits inside, and then it comes with a little card here that I think is really cute. That is just a thank you letter from Kylie for purchasing. And again, I purchased a couple for myself and a couple to give away. So I am going to quickly take this off, and I will be right back so I can show you some quick swatches of what the colors look like. So my lips are slightly stained from the lipstick that I was wearing earlier. If you guys are curious, I will leave what I had on earlier in the description box down below if you'd like to check that out. But I figured what I'd do is I'd start with lightest and work my way up to darkest. I picked up 3 colors to try out. I picked up Cocoa K, I picked up Candy K, and also Posy K. She also had a couple other ones. She's got 22, now she has Court K, and she also has Mary Jo K, which is a really pretty red shade. And then she has True Brown, can't forget that one, and Dulce K. Words, that's how I feel today. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in. So the lip kits themselves are $28, and with that you get a lip pencil, and you also get a liquid lipstick. So this one is Cocoa K, and this is going to be the first one we're going to try on. Now the lip liner, I have seen people asking. They do not come with a sharpener, and in order to sharpen them, you would need a manual sharpener. You can get them at Ulta, Sephora, any beauty supply store. You can probably even find them at Target or Walmart. Any place that sells makeup supplies usually offer some manual sharpeners, and that's exactly what you do with this one. So I would describe Cocoa K as just a really pale pink shade. A little bit of pre-warning for those of you who may not know that these actually dry a little bit darker, some of them a lot more so, than they look in the tube. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to apply this and I will be right back. So this is what Cocoa K looks like. I love the shade. This is actually the one that I was wanting the most out of all of the shades online. She has so many beautiful colors to choose from, but I was just so drawn to this one. But again, just a really, really pale kind of pink shade. I will say one of my favorite things about these, besides the beautiful vanilla scent, is that they dry really quickly. I think, and I may even do a timer on this next one, but they dry in about, if I had to estimate, 15 seconds, but we'll see how close I get. They dry so beautifully on the lips, and then they stay. And I think that's one of the coolest things about these, is that they have such great staying power. They definitely are not going to go anywhere. I made a couple notes though, sorry if I keep looking down. So yeah, the dry time on these is great. They dry in just a couple of seconds. You can eat with these on, and you may notice just a tad bit of fading, but overall nothing too major. I did reapply because I have worn a couple of these to work. I did have to reapply after my lunch break, and I will talk to you a little bit more about that when I get to the next shade. But yeah, this one is Cocoa K, and I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. So the next shade that I'm wearing is Candy K, which is just this beautiful, I would say this is a little bit more brown on me than Cocoa K. I do want to compare the two because online I think it's a little bit difficult to tell how different these colors are. And even in person, like, they are a little bit difficult to tell, but then once you've got them on the lips, you're like, oh yeah, like, you know, Candy K is more pink, and I'm sorry, Candy K is more brown and Cocoa K is more pink. But we've got Cocoa K here on top, and then we've got Candy K below. But again, like, I absolutely love the formula. One thing I will say is that some of the lip pencils are a little bit harder than others. That was one thing I noticed, because the first shade that I wore was Posy K. I wanted to try that one on, and the lip liner was super smooth. And then I had worn Cocoa K the next day, and I noticed that the pencil was slightly harder. Nothing I would say it wasn't over the top difficult to line my lips or anything, but I just noticed there was a consistency difference, and I don't know if that's the lighter shade versus the darker shade, or if it was just the one that I got, but still very usable. So something else that I really like about these is the velvet application. They have one white pigment, which I'm going to show you here in just a moment. You know, you put it on and it's super velvety. It feels like it's literally velvet on your lips. It's beautiful, and the pigmentation is intense. I would say the formula on these is more on the liquid side, more so than you would normally see with a liquid lipstick. I mean, almost to the point where it will drip off of the applicator. But let me show you what this looks like. This is Candy K, but let me make sure I'm in focus here, but like, you can see like how pigmented it is. And I mean, it's not going to show on camera, but like, I feel like if I turn this the wrong way, I don't know if there's a stopper or something in there, there probably is, but I feel like all of it would just like come running out. But because of that, it just makes the application so incredibly easy. Actually, let me show you Candy K right next to it so you can see the difference. So we have Cocoa K, and sorry, oh my goodness, I keep getting these mixed up. Candy K and then Cocoa K over here. Alright, you guys, so I just did a time test because I wanted to see roughly how long these took to dry. I was thinking somewhere around 15 seconds, but it was more closer to about 30. I've got 37 seconds. I waited until it was completely dry with no tack at all. So roughly 40 seconds to be completely mattified, not gonna move. So then there we have Posy K, Candy K, and Cocoa K. So I'm going to leave this one on. I wanted to talk a little bit about things that I didn't like. So lots of great things that I talked about that I loved, some things that I didn't like. I think if you are not a fan of heavily scented things, I don't think you're gonna like this at all, because it does have that very strong, beautiful vanilla scent. I think it can be a little bit off-putting for those who maybe don't like scented product. So that would be warning number 1. Warning number 2 is that it did have incredible staying power. And like, I'm trying to get this off my hand. Like, I don't know if you guys can, like, they're very pigmented and they last on the skin for a really long time. Like, I'm trying to get this off and like, they're still there. But anyway, I really liked these. I wore it actually, I had it tell you, I worked a really long shift at work. I was like there for 12 hours and I applied it once in the morning and then I applied it after my lunch. And that was really all that I needed. I did have to touch up and I will tell you why. After my lunch, I applied it, a second layer on top of my original layer. Again, it had been a couple hours, I had eaten, I wanted to touch up. So I did a quick touch up, and when I did, I noticed when I was working that my lips started to feel like flaky. I'm like, ooh, what is that? And I pulled off a flake of liquid lipstick, and so in that spot, it was a complete patch. I could see underneath, I could see my liquid, I could actually see my lip underneath. So I went in the back room, reapplied it one more time, and it was perfectly fine the rest of the day. So that was something that I noticed. I don't think that that's going to be a problem that everyone's going to have. Maybe it was what I ate for lunch, but overall I think these are really great and I'm very impressed with them. I would say to be very careful. There are many people trying to sell these online. I don't know. I would almost say either if you can't win them in a giveaway, I would just say wait until you can get your own. I wouldn't buy them personally from somebody that you don't know. I've seen lots of people on Kylie's Instagram page trying to sell them in her comments, and I really don't think that that's the best way to go. I think if somebody's not giving them away, I don't think that I would personally give my information or you know, debit card or credit card information or bank account information to anybody who I did not personally know or feel comfortable with doing so. So that being said, I'm sure you guys want to know exactly what it takes to enter this giveaway. So with this being my first giveaway, and also with just kind of thinking about other giveaways that I've entered, like some people want you to be subscribed to their channel and they want you to go follow them on all of their social media and leave a comment and thumbs up the video and XYZ, and by the time that you get done you're like, oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. And there's so much, it almost makes it not even worth it. So the only thing that I'm asking is to please subscribe to my channel and then to leave a comment down below and let me know exactly which one of these you would like to win. I'm going to be giving away 2 different shades. I'm going to be giving away my 2 favorites from the collection, and probably the 2 most popular ones, they are Cocoa K and Candy K. So in the comments down below, leave either the word Cocoa K or Candy K, or either one if you would prefer to win one or the other, if it didn't matter to you. And I will be doing the drawing on April 1st. That's a Friday. That's going to give everybody roughly a week to get entered in. And then I will private message the winners and let them know what they won. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys would like to see more videos like this and more giveaways, I definitely hope that you give this video a thumbs up, and please let me know if there's any other videos that you would like to see. So thank you so much again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.